ගහන්න කරමලක්. කාර්නික පින්වතුනි පින්වතියනි අද සෙනසුරාදා දවස සන්ධ්‍යා භාගයේ වස් කාලයේ පැවැත්වෙන ධර්ම දේශනා පැවැත්වෙන දවස නිසාවෙන් අපි හන්දෑවේ 7:00ටයි පූජාව ආරම්භ කරන්නේ. ඉතින් වන්දනාමාන කළා මේ ධර්ම දේශනාවට පැවැත්වන්නට නියමිතව තියෙනවා. අද දවසේ ධර්ම දේශනාවේ දායකත්වයේ දරනවා දෙපිරිසක්. ඒ හිමාලි නෝන මහත්මිය තමන්ගේ පුතුණුවන්ගේ උපන් දිනයේ ආරමුණු කරගෙන පුතුණුවන්ට බොහොම වාසනාවන්ත අනාගතයක් සැලසේවා කියන බොහොම දීප්තිමත් අනාගතයට ආශිර්වාද කමින් කරන පින්කම. ඒ වගේ මේ පරිලෝකයේ දෙපාර්ශ්වම රෝහන් මහත්මයාගේ තෙමවත්මියගේ මේ පරිලෝක ඥාතිවරු දෙමව්පියාදීන හැම දෙනා සිහිපත් කළේ පින් අනුමෝදන් කරන්නට ඒ සෑම දිනාටම මේ දුප්පත් වාසීත මිතුරන් වගේම අපේ ශ්‍රී ලාංකික කොමියුනිටි එකේ හැම දිනාට සෙත් පතමින් හැම දිනාට නිදුක් නිරෝගී සුවපත් භාවය දිනු වේවා කියන ප්‍රාර්ථනාවත් ඇතිව අද දවසේ මේ පින්කමේ දායකත්වයට මේ ධර්ම ඒ වගේම අපේ පළවත් මහත්මයා නුවන් පළවත් මහත්මයා රන්දිමා පළවත් මහත්මිය යසවර්ධන මහත්මිය තමන්ගේ දියණියගේ නතාරි පළවත් දියණියගේ උපන් දිනේ නිමිති කරගෙන ඒ දියණියට බොහොම වාසනාවන්ත අනාගතයක් උදා වේවා කියන කාරුණික ප්‍රාර්ථනාවෙන් ඒ වගේ මේ පරිලෝක ඥාතිවරුන්ට පුණ්‍යානුමෝදනා කරමින් සියලුම අපේ කොමියුනිටි එකේ හැම දෙනාට සෙත් පතන්නට හැම දෙනාගේම නිදුක් නිරෝගී සුවපත් භාවය ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරන පින්කම. ඉතින් ඒ වගේම ඒ ඈත් මතක් කරමින් ඒ කාරණා මතක් කරන ගමන් අද උදෑසන කාලයේ ඒ වගේම දහවල් කාලයේ දානීය පිරිනමන යෙදුන පින්වත් පිරිස ඒ සුරංගා මල්කාන්ති මහත්මිය විසින් උදෑසන තමන්ගේ උපන් දිනය ආරම්භ කරගෙන දානමය පින්කමයි පවුලේ මහත්මයාත් ඒ වගේම දරුවනුත් එකතු කරගෙන පූජා කරන්න යෙදුන දහවල් කාලේ රත්නප්‍රිය මුණවීර මහත්මයා තමන්ගේ නෝන මහත්මියගේ මෑණියන් සිහිපත් කරමින් ඒ වගේම එතුමන්ගේ මේ පරිලෝක ඥාතිවරු පියාණන් ඒ වගේම සහෝදරයා ඇතුළු නෑදෑ හිත මිතුරු හැම දෙනා සිහිපත් කළා පුණ්‍යානුමෝදනා කරන්නටත් ඒ දරුවෝ ඇතුළු හැම දෙනාටම නිදුක් මේ මෑණියන් සහ දරුවෝ ඇතුළු හැම දරුවෝ ඒ සහෝදර සහෝදරාදී නිදුක් නිරෝගී සුවපත් භාවය ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරමින් දානීය පිරිනමන්ට යෙදුණා. ඒ වගේම වෙනදා වගේම සිහිපත් කරන බෙනට් ජයවීර මහත්මයා, වෛද්‍ය කීර්ති වීරසිංහ මහත්මයා, අනුෂ්ක සිල්වා මහත්මයාත් අනෙක් ත්‍රිකාවල දරුවා සචිත් දෙලංක දංගල තරුණ මහත්මිය, අනුෂා දිවුරුක්ෂ මහත්මිය, බසමාලා දැරිය, විමල් රණසිංහ මහත්මයා, චින්ත්‍රාන් මහත්මයා, මර්සිඩිස් කැප්ලින් ග්ලීසන් දැරිය, නිරූපමා කරුණාරත්න මහත්මිය, නතනීල් කැතලීනෝ රදරුව, මැලේසියන් ජාතිකයේ පීටර් ජාන් මහත්මයා, ඒ වගේම ප්‍රවීන් ප්‍රනාන්දු මහත්මයා සහ පවුලේ සියලු දෙනා, රොබර්ටා, ඒ වගේම ග්‍රේස් ස්කොට් මහත්මිය, ප්‍රින්සිනෝන මහත්මිය ඇතුළු හැම දෙනාටම නිදුක් නිරෝගී සුවපත් භාවය ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරමින් අද දවසේ අපි ඇසෙත් ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරන ගමන් මේ පින්කමට සහභාගීන් දායක වෙන ඔබ අප හැම දෙනාටත් නිදුක් නිරෝගී සුවපත් භාවය ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරමින් අපේ මේ දූපත් වාසී සියලු දෙනාට මේ නගර වාසී සියලු දෙනාට ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරමින් අදත් අපි මේ පිළියෙල කරගත්තා වූ මල් පහන් ගිලම් සුවඳ ගිලම්පස ආදී ඒ ලෝතර ආමාමෙන් බුදු පියාණන් වහන්සේ අනන්ත බුදු ගුණ සිහිපත් කරගෙන සම්බුද්ධ පූජා පවත්වමු. මෙසේ දිනු කරගන්නා කුසල ශක්තිය ඒ සිහිපත් කරන හැම දිනාටත් සියලු රට වාසීන්ටත් ලෝවැසියන්ටත් නිරෝගී සම්පන්නිය සඳහාම උපකාරයක් වේවා ආශිර්වාදයක් වේවා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනාවෙන් අපි සහභාගී සූදානම් වෙමු. පංචශීලයේ සමාදන්ව වන්දනා කරන්නට. Well, all our friends, welcome this evening today. August 21st, Saturday evening, as usually we coming together. We are participating in these spiritual services, spiritual practices of first observing precepts and offering Buddha puja to thinking of the virtuousness of the Buddha, and whatever the merit that we develop, we wish wellness and happiness to all beings, including the people that I recited the names, and also sponsors of today's Dhamma talk, and those families, and they want to wish everybody, their children and families of their friends and these islanders, wellness, happiness and success in their lives, especially the children. May they successful in their lives, may they have bright future, having such thoughts. They are sponsoring today's Dhamma talk. And now let us offer Buddha Puja, first portion of the Gilampasa that we prepare to the Buddha, thinking of his great virtues and great dedication, wishing wellness and happiness to all. Now, to do that, let us first say sadhu 3 times and observe Panchasila to begin our Vandana Puja offerings. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang saranam gacchami, dhammang saranam gacchami, sanghang saranam gacchami, dutiyampi buddhang saranam gacchami, dutiyampi dhammang saranam gacchami, dutiyampi sanghang saranam gacchami, tatiyampi buddhang saranam gacchami, tatiyampi dhammang saranam gacchami, tatiyampi sanghang saranam gacchami. Panati pata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinnādāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kāmesu miccācārā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musāvādā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Surāmeraya majjapamādāṭṭāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Tisaranena saddhiṃ pañcasīlaṃ dhammang sadukang surakkitaṃ kattvā appamādena sampādeta. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Bhagavan arahang samma sambuddho vijja charana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarathi sattha deva manussanam buddho bhagavati swakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko කාලිකෝ ඒහි පස්සිකෝ ඕපනයිකෝ පච්ඡත්තං වේදිතබ්බෝ විඤ්ඤුහිති පන්නෝ භගවතෝ ශාවක සංඝෝ උජ්ජුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ ශාවක සංඝෝ ඥායපටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ ශාවක සංඝෝ සාමීචි පටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ ශාවක සංඝෝ යදිදං චත්තාරි පුරිස යුගානි අට්ඨ පුරිස පුග්ගලා ඒස භගවතෝ ශාවක සංඝෝ ආහුනේයෝ පාහුනේයෝ දක්ඛිනේයෝ අංජලි කරණීයෝ අනුත්තරං පුඤ්ඤක්ඛෙත්තං ලෝකස්සාති සාරප්පදිත්තේන දීපේන තමදං සිනාති ලෝක දීපං සම්බුද්ධං පූජයාමි තමෝනුදං ගන්ධ සම්භාර යුත්තේන ධූපේනං සුගන්ධිනා පූජයේ පූජනීයං තං පූජා භාජන උත්තමං ගුණෝපේතං ඒතං කුසුම සන්තතින් පූජයාමි මුනිං දස්ස සිරිපාද සරෝ පූජේමි බුද්ධං කුසුමේන නේන පුඤ්ඤේන මේතේන ච හෝතු මොක්ඛං පුම්පං මිලායාති යථායි ධම්මේ කායෝ තථායාති විනාශ භාවං සුගන්ධං සීතලං කප්පං පසන්න මధుරං සුභං පානීයමේතං භගවා පටිගන්හාතු මුත්තම අධිවාසේතු නෝ භන්තේ ගිලාන පච්චයං හිමං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පටිගන්හාතු මුත්තම අධිවාසේතු නෝ භන්තේ ගිලාන පච්චයං හිමං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පටිගන්හාතු මුත්තම අධිවාසේතු නෝ භන්තේ ගිලාන පච්චයං ඉමං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පටිගන්හාතු මුත්තම වන්දාමි චේතියං සබ්බං සබ්බඨානේසු පටිච්චිතං සාරීරික ධාතු මහා බෝධින් බුද්ධ රූපං සකලං සදායස්ස මූලේ නිසින්නෝව සම්පාරි විජයං අකාපන්තෝ සබ්බං යුතං සත්තා වන්දේ තං බෝධිපාදපං ඉමේ ඒතේ මහා බෝධි ලෝකනාතේන පූජිතා අහං පිතේ නමස්සාමි බෝධි රාජා නමන්තුතේ කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං කමමේ භන්තේ භූරි පඤ්ඤ තථාගත කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං කමමේ ධම්ම සංහිතික අකාලික කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං කමමේ සංඝ සුපටිපන්න අනුත්තර සාදු. හොඳයි පින්තුනි, මෙතෙන් සිතක් පිළිත් දේශනා කරපු අද කෙටි සූත්‍රය කර්ණීය සූත්‍රය සහ සීවලී පිළිතයි දේශනා කරන්නේ. හොඳට මෙත් සිත් පෙරදරිව සියලු සත්වයන් දුක් වෙත්වා නිරෝගී වෙත්වා සුවපත් වෙත්වා කියන සිතුවිල්ලෙන් පිළිත් දේශනා කළ ආශිර්වාද කරමු. Well friends, please join with us now to bless upon your family, your friends, relatives and everybody, as well as all beings around the world, especially the people who are contaminated with this virus and infected, and may all of them recover with the blessings of Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha and all the meritorious deeds that we all did together. Having such thoughts, please make it your meditation time, and whoever can chant, please chant together with us. Today we do Metta Sutta chanting and the Sivali Parita chanting. Samanta Chakravalesu Atra Gachantu Devata Sadhammang Munirajas Sunantu Saggamokkadang Dhamma Savana Kalo Ayang Badanta Dhamma Savana Kalo Ayang Badanta Dhamma Savana Kalo Ayang Badanta Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Kusalena Yantang Santang Padang Abhisamicca Sakko Ujuca Sujuca Suaco Tassa Muduanatimani Samtussa Koca Subaroca Appakisho Ca Sallavka Buddhi Samting Brioca Nipakoca Appagabbo Kulesu Ananukiddo Naca Kuddam Samacare Kinciyena Vinyu Pare Upavadeyum Sukhino Akeminontu Sabde Satta Bhavantu Sukhitatta Yeke Chipane Bhutatti Tasava Tavarava Anavase Sadigava Yemantava Majjhima Rassakanukattula Dittava Yeva Addittaye Ca Dure Vasanti Avidu Bhutava Sambhavesi Va Sabde Satta Bhavantu Sukhitattana Paro Parang Nikubetana Nyeta Katha Chinang Kanchi Vyarosana Patiga Sanyana Nyamanyasa Dukkha Micceya Mata Yathaniyang Puttang Ayusa Eka Putta Manurakhe Evampi Sabba Bhutesu Manasang Aparimanang Mettan Ca Sabba Lokasming Manasang Bhavaye Aparimanang Uddang Adoca Tiriyang Ca Asambadang Averang Asapattang Tittang Charang Nisingno Vasayano Vayavatassa Vigatamiddo Etang Sating Aditteya Brahmametang Vyarang Idamahu Ditting Ca Anupagamma Silevadassanena Sampanno Kāmesu Vinaya Gedang Naijatu Gambaseyang Punareti Etena Sacca Vajjena Sabba Dukkhang Vinassatu Etena Sacca Vajjena Sabba Bhayang Vinassatu Etena Sacca Vajjena Sabba Rogo Vinassatu Parami Sabba Sabbe Paccekkanayaka Sivali Gunatejena Paritang Banamahena Jaliti Jalitavi Ahiru Amai Buddha Sami Buddha Satyam Asasi Mecha Musi Sangnana Jaliti Sanjaling Sadeva Manus පූජිතං ආභා භවන්තු නෝ සීවලීච මහතේරෝ සෝරහෝ පච්චයාදිනම් පියෝ දේව මනුස්සානම් පියෝ බ්‍රහ්මානම් උත්තමෝ පියෝ නාග සුපන්නානම් පීනින්ද්‍රියං නමාමං පදුමුත්තරෝ නාමජිනෝ සම්ද ධම්මේසු චක්කුමායිතෝ සතසා සම්මී කම්පේ උපජ්ජිනායකෝ සත්තාහං ද්වාරමූලෝහං මා දුක්ඛ සමප්පිනෝ මාතා මේ ඡන්ද දානේන ඒවමාසිසු දුක්ඛිතා කේසේසු චිච්ඡමානේසු අරහත්තමපා පුනින් දේවානාගා මනුස්සාච පච්චයානුපනින්ති මේ පදුමුත්තර නාමංච විපත්තිංච විනායකං සම්පූජයින් පමුදිතු පච්චයේහි විශේෂතෝ තතෝ තේ සංවිශේෂේන කම්මානං විපුලුත්තමං ලාභං ලභාමි සබ්බත් වනේගාමේ ජලේ තලේ තදා දේවෝ පනීතේහි මමත්තාය මාමති පච්චයේහි මා වීරෝ සංඝෝ ලෝකනායකෝ පට්ඨිතෝ මයා බුද්ධෝ ගන්්වා රේවත මද්දත තතෝ ජේතවනං ගන්්වා ඒතදග්ගේ තපේසි මං රේවතං දස්සනත්ථාය යදා යති විනායකෝ තින්ස බික්ඛු සාස්සේහි සාලෝකග්ගනායකෝ ලාභීනම් සීවලී අග්ගෝ මම සේසු භික්ඛවෝ සම්බ ලෝකයිතෝ සත්තා කිත්තයි පරිසාසුමං කිලේසා ඡාපිතා මයං පවා සම්බේ සමූහතානාගෝව බන්ධනං චෙත්වා විහරාමි අනාසවෝ ස්වාගතං වතමේ ආසී බුද්ධ සෙට්ටස්ස සම්තිකං තිස්සෝ විච්ඡා අනුපත්තා කතං බුද්දස්ස සාසනං පටිසම්භිදා චතස්සෝ ච විමුක්ඛාපිච අට්ඨමේ චල විඤ්ඤා සච්චි කතා කතං බුද්දස්ස සාසනං බුද්ධ පුත්තෝ මහතේරෝ සීවලී ජින ශාවකෝ උග්ගතේජෝ මා වීරෝ තේජසා ජින ශාසනං රක්ඛන්තෝ සීල තේජේන වන්තෝ යසස්සිතෝ එවං තේජානුභාවේන තදා රක්ඛතු සීවලී කප්පට්ඨායිති බුද්දස්ස බෝධි මූලේ නිසීදිය මාරසේනප්පමද්දන්තෝ සදා රක්ඛතු සීවලී දස පාරමිතං පත්තෝ පබ්බදී ජින ශාසනේ කෝතම සක්්‍ය පුත්තෝ සීතේරේන මම සීවලී මහා ශාවකා අසීතින්සු පුන්නතේරෝ යතස්සිතෝ භවභෝගග්ගලාභීසු මුත්තමෝ තේන සීවලී එවං අචින්ත්‍යා බුද්ධා බුද්ධ ධම්මා අචින්ත්‍යා අචින්ත්‍යේසු පසන්නානං විපාකෝ හෝති අචින්ත්‍යෝ තේසං සච්චේන සීලේන කන්ති මෙත්ත බලේන ච තේපි ත්වං අනුරක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දුක්ඛ විනාශනං තේසං සච්චේන සීලේන කන්ති මෙත්ත බලේන ච තේපි ත්වං අනුරක්ඛන්තු සම්බ භය විනාශනං තේසං සච්චේන සීලේන කන්ති මෙත්ත බලේන තේපි ත්වං අනුරක්ඛන්තු සම්බ රෝග විනාශනං සට්ඨා ච බුම්මට්ඨා දේවා නාග මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤං තං අනුමෝදිत्वा චිරං රක්ඛන්තු ලෝක සාසනං ආකාසට්ටා ච බුම්මට්ටා දේවා නාග මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤං තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරං රක්ඛන්තු ලෝක සාසනං ආකාසට්ටා ච බුම්මට්ටා දේවා නාග මහිද්దికා පුඤ්ඤං තං අනුමෝදිत्वा चिरं रक्षन्तु लोक सासनं इदं मे ज्ञातीनां होतु सुखिता होन्तु ज्ञातयो इदं मे ज्ञातीनां होतु सुखिता होन्तु ज्ञातयो इदं मे ज्ञातीनां होतु सुखिता होन्तु ज्ञातयो देवो वස්සතු කාලේන සස්ස සම්පත්තියෝතු පීතෝ භවතු ලෝකෝ ච රාජා භවතු ධම්මිකෝ නාපුඤ්ඤ කම්මේන මාමේ බාල සමාගමෝ සතං සමාගමෝ හෝතු යාවනි අනපත්තියයි ධම්මේ පුඤ්ඤං ආසවක්ඛයාවං හෝතු සබ්බ දුක්ඛා පමුඤ්චතු සාදු. හොඳයි. ඊට සරණ හැම දිනාටම එහෙනම් ධර්ම දේශනාවට සහභාගී වෙලා පස්සේ පුණ්‍යානුමෝදනා කරાવી.
හොඳයි එහෙමනම් සාදුකාරයක් පවත්වන්න හැමදෙනාම සාදු 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 සමන්ත චක්කවාලේසු අත්‍රා ගච්ඡන්තු දේවතා සද්ධම්මං මුනි රාජස්ස සුනන්තු සංඝ මොක්ඛදං ධම්ම ශ්‍රවණ කාලෝ අයං බදන්තා ධම්ම ශ්‍රවණ කාලෝ අයං බදන්තා ධම්ම ශ්‍රවණ කාලෝ අයං බදන්තා නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු වරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු වරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු වරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස චරං චේනාධිගච්ඡේය සේයං සදිස මත්තනු ඒක චරියං දල්හං කෛරා නත්ති පාලේ සහායතා. හොඳයි සදහවතුනි, අද දවසේ සෝම් ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එකකින් අද දවසේ බොහෝ දිනක් සම්බන්ධ වෙලා සිටිනවා. ඉතින් මේ හැමදෙනාටම විශේෂයෙන් දරුවන් වැඩි දෙනෙක් අද සහභාගී වෙලා සිටිනවා. ඒ නිසා මම කල්පනා කළා මේ ධර්ම දේශනාව ප්‍රධාන වශයෙන් ඉංග්‍රීසි මාධ්‍යයෙන් සිදු කරන්නට කියලා. ඉතින් පළමුවෙන්ම අද දවසේ මේ පින්කමේ දායකත්වයේ දරන පින්වත් හැමදෙනා සිහිපත් කරන්නට කැමැතියි. පළමුවෙන් එතකොට රොහාන් මෙන්ඩිස් මහත්මයා, ඒ වගේම නිමාලි මෙන්ඩිස් මහත්මිය, ඒ වගේම හිමාශ මෙන්ඩිස්, ඒ පවුලේ අය විසින් එක දායකත්වයක් දරනු ලබනවා. ඒ වගේම තවත් පවුලක් නුවන් පළවත්ත මහත්මයා, රන්දිමා යසවර්ධන මහත්මිය දායකත්වයේ දරනවා. ඉතින් මේ දෙපිරිසගේම සමාන වූ ප්‍රාර්ථනාවන් තියෙනවා. මූලික එතකොට රොහාන් මහත්මයාට වූ අය විශේෂයෙන් ඒ පුතුණුවන්ගේ නිමාශගේ උපන්දිනය, Nimas's birthday was is on 24th, this coming Tuesday, August 24th. Also, Nimali's birthday is on 22nd, August 22nd. So, wishing them a happy birthday. So this is a birthday gift, this Dhamma talk. And Nuwan Palavattan and Randima Yasavardhana also, their daughter Natari's birthday. So wishing her happy birthday, giving this Dhamma talk. So since there are many children are participating in this, so that's why I thought to give this Dhamma talk in English medium. But in some cases I may speak in Sinhala also. ඉතින් මේ දෙපිරිසගේම ප්‍රාර්ථනාවන් සමානයි. පළවත්ව මහත්මයාත් රන්දිමා යසවර්ධන මහත්මයාත් තමන්ගේ දයාබර දියණිය නතාරි පළවත්තගේ උපන්දිනය, ඒ වගේම රොහාන් මහත්මයා, නිමාලි මහත්මිය ප්‍රදාන කරගත්තේ අය පුතුණුවන්ගේ උපන්දිනයේ නිමාශගේ උපන්දිනයත්, ඒ වගේම නිමාලි මහත්මියගේ උපන්දිනයත් එදින තියෙනවා. මේ කාරණාවලුත් මුල් කරගෙන ඒ වගේම ඒ අය තවදුරටත් සෙත් ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා රොහන් මහත්මයාගේ, නිමාලි මහත්මියගේ මිය පරලෝකීය දෙමව්පියන් නෑදෑ හිත මිතුරන්ට පින් පැමිණවීමට. ඒ වගේම සුජීවත්ව වාසය කරන දෙමව්පියන් නෑදෑ හිතවතුන්ට නිරෝගී සුවය දීර්ඝායු සම්පන්නිය ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරමි. ඒ වගේම මේ හැමදෙනාගේම දෙදෙනාගේම හිත මිතුරන්ගේ පවුල්වල හැමදෙනාටත් නිරෝගී සුවය දීර්ඝායු සම්පන්නිය ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරමි. ඒ වගේම මේ කාලයේහි මේ ලැබී තිබෙන කොවිඩ් වසංගත වදර දුරු වේවා. ලෝවාසී හැමදෙනාට සෙත සාන්තිය සැලසේවා කියන යහපත් වූ ප්‍රාර්ථනාවන්. So they all have good wishes to have this Dhamma sermon. Thinking of their parents who are living, wishing them good health, success and longevity. And those who passed away, wishing them peace and happiness of Nibbana. And also thinking of other relatives and their family friends, wishing them good health, success, prosperity and longevity. And also they have very vast aspiration. At this time, the whole world is under threat. We all are in this pandemic situation. We all are scared with this COVID-19, this virus. It's like there are no similes for that. In our life, maybe this is the first time we heard this kind of pandemic. It is just airborne. If someone here who has that, and he releases virus to this air, and later on if somebody come, even within 1 hour, that virus exists. So therefore they have a wish, may the whole world be free from this virus. May the whole world, the citizens of the whole world in everywhere, in every country, be safe and secure from this virus. May they have good health, success, prosperity, longevity. May those who are infected be recovered soon. So that kind of compassionate thoughts, loving kindness thoughts, pervading metta, they are having this Dhamma sermon. So today as a topic, I recited a stanza to give this Dhamma talk. And that is, Charanche nadhigaccheya seyyang sadisa mattanu ekacharyang dalhang kaira natti bale sahayata. This stanza taught us. So Buddha delivered this stanza to his disciples regarding Venerable Mahakashyapa, I like to remind you that Venerable Mahakashyapa, Arahant Mahakashyapa, is the third disciple of the Buddha. The first disciple was Venerable Sariputta, Arahant Sariputta. The second disciple was Arahant Moggallana. The next disciple, the third disciple was Venerable or the Arahant Mahakashyapa. That does not mean they ordained first, second, third. No. The first disciples are Buddhas, are the 5 disciples. Kondanya, Vappa, Bhaddiya, Mahanama, Asaji. They are the one who ordained first. Then what is this mean? The first disciple, second disciple and the third disciple. That means that is the responsibility they had in this sasana. So Venerable Mahakashyapa is the third disciple. Arahant Sariputta is the first disciple. He is the one next to the Buddha. And he is the one who had great wisdom next to the Buddha. He is the one who could give Dhamma talk next to the Buddha. Even sometimes Buddha just taught couple of stanzas and he go and rest. And he asked Venerable Sariputta to continue the Dhamma talk. So he goes and gives the Dhamma talk. He gives the Dhamma talk. He explained the Dhamma just like the Buddha explained. And after that Buddha appreciates him. He says, Buddha says that Venerable Sariputta delivered this Dhamma like me. He explained Dhamma so well. So he is such a great disciple. So that's why he is considered as the first disciple. Then the second disciple, Venerable Moggallana, he is the one who had psychic powers in this dispensation next to the Buddha. And after Buddha passing away to Nibbana, his parinirvana, the first Sangha Council, we call Dharma Sanghayana, the first Sangha Council, or we can call it first Dhamma Council, because it's the monks got together, not the whole monk, but 500 arahants selected from the monks by the Arahant Mahakashyapa. Those 500 arahants gathered in Rajagaha and they had the first Dhamma Council. And they organized the Dhamma. They categorized the Dhamma. And then gave responsibilities to different disciples of the Buddha. You have to take care of this part, you have to take care of this part. So like that, they appointed monks. So that kind of great uh, that kind of great thing was done by Arahant Mahakashyapa. So therefore he is the third disciple. Now this stanza was delivered regarding Venerable Mahakashyapa. He had two disciples. Where he was residing, he had ordained two disciples, the young monk. So among those two disciples, one was very respectful, very dutiful. He is always listen to the teacher. The other disciple, he always tried to show that he is a good student. He always tried to show that he is dutiful. He tried to show that he is follow the Vinaya. He tried to show that he is respectful. But he just showing, not actually doing. So all the activities in the vihara done by that good disciple who obedient, who listened to the teacher, who was dutiful, who was respectful. Now there are duties in a vihara. Early morning they have to get up and clean the temple. Then those days, now here the situation different, so you may not understand. Even in Sri Lanka, there are no pipeline waters for the rural areas. Now there may be, now there are. But in early days, the water was taken from the well. So whoever the people, they have to brought water from the well. And especially for the teacher, if he is an elderly one, the disciple, the students always boil water, make them boil, and they prepare it for the teacher to wash, have a wash in the morning or whenever he need. So that dutiful student, he always get up early and clean the temple, and he go to the well, bring water, and he lit the fireplace and boil water and keep them where his teacher goes to have a wash. So in these days we can say that's the washroom or the bathroom. So those duties were done by this good disciple. The other one, he always get up late. He get up at the time when the other one finish all those duties. And he got up and then he goes to his teacher. And he says, "Teacher, the water is ready." let's go and have a wash. And he take the towel. Now he is showing like he boiled the water and prepared it. So he is always showing this. So other things in also like this. He always showing. Now the other disciple thought, oh, this one always cheating the teacher, and he tried to show that everything was done by him. So I should teach him a lesson. So next day what he did, he boiled the water and he kept it under cover space, cover place. He hid it. And he put a pot, that's empty pot, there is a little water inside. And it was on the fireplace. Now that monk, that student thought, now he may has done. So he got up and went to the his teacher, Arahant Mahakaspa, and told him, Venerable Sir, the water is ready, let's go and have a wash. So he went there, but in the bathroom there is no water. So the teacher asked, where is the water? Oh wait, I will bring the water. So he went to the kitchen, the fireplace, where the fireplace is there. So he thought that there was a pot on the fireplace. He thought the water is boiling. So he took some kind of spoon-like thing to take water. He put it inside. There was no water. It's go and stuck on the bottom. The sound came. Then what he did, he yelling the other monk, he went to the well to bring water, telling that this monk haven't boiled water. So scolding that person, he went to the well. So that the student who was respectful, who was dutiful, he came and he asked the teacher, Venerable, I have boiled the water, let me bring it. And he gave it to him. So Arahant Mahakasyapa understood what was going on. So that he shouldn't tell nothing. He told nothing about those. But Venerable Mahakasyapa understood the whole story. And next time he advised the other disciple, don't behave like this. Don't try to cheat others. You are cheating yourself, not others. So don't behave well, follow the Vinaya. So he, the Venerable Mahakasyapa, advised this disciple. Then what happened? He was so mad. But he didn't show it at that time, but he was so mad. And next day, in the morning, not in the morning, for the lunch, they usually go out for the alms round. And then he didn't go with them. He stayed at the temple. Then the Venerable Mahakasyapa and the other disciple, they both of them went on the food round. Now that monk, being at temple, after some time, he went to a particular house. That is a lay disciple's house of Mahakasyapa. When he went there, they asked, "Oh, where are the other monks? Where is Venerable Mahakashyapa?" Then he told them, "Oh, he is sick. He is not well. He is at the temple. So I came to take some food." So they asked, "What kind of food is good for the Venerable Mahakashyapa?" So he told that this and this, like that. What he liked, he told. So those people, the lay disciples, they prepared those and gave it to this monk and asked him, "So take this to the temple and give to our Venerable Mahakashyapa." In some other day, after some couple of days, Venerable Mahakashyapa went on foot round to that house. Then they asked, "Oh, we heard that you were sick, and we sent some food especially prepared for you." He said nothing to these people. He understood there what had happened again. And after he came back, again he addressed that monk to come to him, and he asked, "Don't do this kind of things. They are not good for a monk." So we are dutiful who follow the Buddha's Vinaya, Buddha's teaching. For us, it is totally not good at all to do this kind of thing. Don't lie to the people. So he advised like this. This time he was so mad, even than the first time he was mad. He was so mad, so angry. He thought, "Oh, this monk is scolding me. I'll teach him a good lesson." So, next day, Venerable Mahakashyapa and other disciples, they were ready to go for the food round and asked him to come with them. He said, "No, I am staying." So after they left, what this monk did, he took some kind of stick or something, right? And he broke all the pots and pans. And other things, what he cannot broke, then he put into one place, and then he set fire to the whole temple. This was a temple, and the roof was covered with what we call the straw. In India, in Sri Lanka, in early days, all the houses were covered with straws. We call it piduru, the piduru. So one can easily set fire. So he set fire to the temple and he left away. After some time, so the Venerable Mahakashyapa, he was at these days, he was residing in Rajagaha. So from Rajagaha, some monks went to see the Buddha to Jetavana. Jetavana Vihara was in Savatthi. That is in another country. But the whole country means the whole country is India, but those days Rajagaha means who are ruled by one king, King Bimbisara, and Savatthi, that is the Kosala, king of Kosala, ruled that country, Kosala. So Savatthi is the capital of Kosala. So Buddha's Jetavana monastery is in Savatthi. In Rajagaha there was a monastery, it was called Veluvana. So when those monks went to the Buddha, he asked, "Oh, how is Venerable my disciple Mahakasyapa?" Then they told the story, what had happened to him. By listening to that story, Buddha mentioned, what is this stanza says us? Charanchena digacche, seyyang sadisa mattano, eka charyang dallang kaira, natti bale sahayata. If somebody seeks a companion to our life, we cannot live alone. We need somebody to have a company. So we should have friends in our life. It is so difficult to live alone, but sometimes we may have to live alone. So Buddha mentioned, if somebody is seeking a companion, if we cannot a person who is better than him or who is similar to him, it is better to live alone than having companion, an unwise person. So, if we are looking for a companion, we should seek a person better than ourselves, better than oneself. Or if we cannot find a better person, then we have to find similar person. In quality wise, this means not in like body shape, so not in like those. In quality wise, who has good qualities. So we have to find that kind of person. So if we cannot find a better person who has qualities better than me, then I should try to find a person who has qualities equal to me. So if one cannot find either a better one or a similar one, then Buddha says it is better to live alone than having a company with unwise person. It is very dangerous to have a company with unwise person. So that's what happened to Venerable Mahakasyapa. He was living with these two disciples, but one was good and other one was not like that. So he is an unwise person. He is not listening. He does not like somebody to advise him. He was not ready to listen. So when we try to find friends to associate, what kind of friends should we have? That's a good thing to think about. are the good friends that we should have in our life? Who could be the best friends to have in our life? So those are the questions that we should think about. So according to Buddha's teaching, he says, in another place, he says in another stanza, Nabhaje papake mitte, Nabhaje purisadhame, Bhajeta mitte kalyane, Bhajeta purisuttame. What does this mean? One should not associate with good na bhaje papake mitte. Papake mitte. Who are the papake mitte? They are the one who accompany us to build up bad behavior. Bad behavior. So that kind of bad friends should not associate. Also, there are people, very worse people. Those kind of people should not associate. So Buddha explained in another place, who are the good ones? Bhajeta mitte kalyani. Kalyani mitte. That means good friends. The good friends. Who are the good friends? And how we categorize them? They are good, others are bad. And also Buddha said, Bhajeta Purushottame. Also associate the noble ones, noble persons. So who are the noble persons? We have to think about. Now, among the friends, there are friends like we call them they try to show that they are good friends, but actually they are not friends. There are 4 kinds of friends. One is called the taker. Taker. That friend always comes to us to take something. To take something from us. Taker. So you all may have experienced that kind of friends in your life, especially your parents may have experienced, have met that kind of friends in their life. They come to take something from you. And the Pali word is called for that, Anya Dattu Hara. Anya Dattu Hara, that is the Pali word. The second friend on the disguised friend, they are called disguised friends. Second one is called talker. So he is only a friend in words. He always talks. He is called Vachi Param. He only friends by words, not by practically. For practical things, he never comes. So he suggests always, okay, let's do this, let's do this, and he just go away. Slowly he goes away. He never help. He only suggests. He only help with words, not with things. Vachipara. So we all have met that kind of friends in our life. Your parents, your teachers, so everyone. They are called talker. In other words, we call empty words friends. Empty words friends. The third disguised friend is called the flatterer, Anupyabhani. Anupyabhani. They always scared us. When we ready to do something, they always shows us the danger. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. This could happen. Don't do this. So they always say like that. They are called Anupyabhani. The fourth disguised friend is the Apaya Sahaya. Reckless companion, reckless friend. He always drag his friends to do evil, to commit evil. For the killing, for stealing, and for adultering, and for going on gambling, going on drinking, for those bad habits, they always drag their friends. They are called reckless companions. And by associating them, we always face danger, some kind of trouble. And when some trouble happens, they slowly vanish from that place. That is their habit. But there are good friends. There are good friends. Who are the good friends? The good friends are there are four kinds of good friends. One is called helpmate, upakaraka. He always comes to help us. He never seeks help from us, but he comes and helps us. We have that kind of friends. For your parents and for us, for the temple also there are. Some people just come for something for them, not for the temple. There are all like that. There are, in the society, there are like that. So, helper is always come to help us. When we need indeed a help, they come and help. Other times, they may not come. But when we need a help, indeed, they come and help. So they are good friends. They are called upakaraka. And there is another friend, is called samana sukha dukkha. Same in happiness and sorrow. There are some friends like that. They are good friends. They are same in sorrow and happiness. In our happy occasions, there are many, many friends. They come and share our happiness, enjoy with us. But in troublesome period, they never come to us. But a good friend, he is always there in our happy occasion as well as in our unhappy occasion. In our troublesome period, in our good, easy period. In our sorrowful occasion, in our happyful occasion. So, that the second friend is there. And there are another kind of friend, that's the third person called Attakai. He's a good counselor. Good counselor. He come and guide us in the right way. When we try to do some kind of reckless thing, they always come and they avoid us by doing it. So they are good friends. And there are another kind of friends. It is called Anukampaka, sympathizer. Sympathizer. So who has these good qualities? Who should we have as our best friends? Now, who are the noble persons that we should have as our friends? These days, the first noble person is the Buddha. Since the Buddha passed away to Nibbana, so we cannot have him as our friend. But his teaching exists. So that is the second person we can have as a noble person, the Dhamma. But to know Dhamma, we should learn Dhamma, we should study Dhamma. By studying it, by learning it, then we can know. Otherwise we don't know. The third noble ones are the disciples of the Buddha, the monks. So they always counsel you in the right direction. They never cheat you. They never guide you in the wrong direction. But there are some teachers who guide their students in the wrong way. We have that kind of stories. Now that's what happened to Angulimala. His own teacher guided him to kill people. So there are that kind of teachers are there. But the monks, Buddha's disciple, they will never do that kind of things. So after the monks, who else we can have our best friends? They are the one who live with us, live at your home. They are your mother and father. Your mother and father. Your own mother and father, they are the best friend that you could have in your life. Why I say that? That's because they are the one who with us always in our happyful, joyful occasion as well as in our troublesome occasion. They are happy when we are happy, and when we are in a sorrow, sad occasion, they come and share our sadness. They help us to overcome that sadness. They help us to overcome that troublesome situation. That is done by only parents, not by others. sometimes when we, after we grow up, when we are elderly ones, come to that, especially in teenagers, sometimes we began to think we are the one who knows. Our parent does not know. So thinking of that, we like to behave ourselves. But we should always think the parents are always with us. Who take care of us when we were unable to take care of ourselves? They are the one who done that. So they are friends indeed in need. And they help us not to get anything back. Suppose now, how much our parents help us? Can we do that much help to them? We can't. Because they don't live longer than us. So they passed away before us. That is the normal situation. And until they become, until they are able to take care themselves, they don't need any help. Only we can help if they are in that kind of situation, when they are sick, or when they are in some kind of troublesome period. So then only we can help them. Otherwise, they don't look for any help from their children. There is a good a poem in Sinhala. It's called Mituru tumo duka sapa dekehima pavati. Bitu situang rumen pitu no bhavati. So our parents is like that. Good friends are never turn back. They are facing us. It says they are like frescoes on the wall. So the frescoes on the wall always facing us. And in that poem it says, good friends are like that. They never turn back. They always facing us. Dukkha saka in our happy location and in our sad location. Bitu situan rume. So our parents are like that. So therefore I think it is good to have our best friends, our parents as our best friend. Friendship is a very great thing. One time Venerable Ananda said to the Buddha, "Oh, how wonder Buddha, half of this dispensation is depend on friendship." What he said? Venerable Ananda said to the Buddha, Venerable Buddha, Bhante, half of this dispensation is depend on friendship. Then the Buddha said to the Venerable Ananda said, when the Buddha said to the Venerable Ananda, don't say that, Ananda, not half. The full of this dispensation is depend on friendship. What does that mean? Now think about yourself. Think about the monks. Now you as family members, you have relationship. You have relationship as parents and children, as brothers and sisters, as relatives. Now among the monks, do we have that kind of relationship? Sometimes there could be, that is very rare. Normally there are no lay relationship like that among the monks. We don't have parents as monks, sisters and brothers as monks. No. We are different people. I come from another place, others come from another place, but we come to one place and live together. So what is the bond we have? That is the friendship. So we never cheat each other. We never lie to each other. We have words, believable words. If we don't have believable words, we cannot live together. So therefore this whole Buddha's dispensation exists on friendship. So therefore friendship is a very great thing. Therefore, as our friends, the first, we should have noble ones. That is Buddha, Dhamma and the Sangha. Next to the Buddha, Dhamma and the Sangha, we should have our parents. Then our teachers. Because first we met our parents. They are the one who we met first. We born to this world as a children of mother and father. After we grow up, we go to school. Then we meet our teachers. So they are the second people that we should have as our friends. So among teachers, there are good teachers, also there are bad teachers. Now like that teacher, that's Angulimala had a bad teacher. So there are that kind of teachers, guided students in wrong direction. So therefore we also should be wise to know who has good qualities, who has bad qualities, who is a trustworthy person, who has believable words. So we should be able to understand in our life. So now I think now I should conclude this Dhamma talk. I think you all may have learned something from this Dhamma school. Who should we have companions in our life? And what kind of friends we should have? Who are the disguised persons, disguised friends? What their qualities? when we live in this society, we always meet these people. We cannot judge them by seeing them, by looking at them, who are good, who are bad, who are trustworthy people, who has believable words. We cannot judge. We cannot know only by associate with them. So by associating with them, gradually we have to know what kind of persons are there. By associating, we can know that. So if they are not good worthy persons, if they don't have trustworthy words, believable words, so slowly we have to move away from those people who has bad qualities. We have to move away. But we should not move away from our parents. Some, they move away parents because of the other parents. We have heard that kind of stories. Recently I heard a story who actually he has his wedding. On this wedding day, he had some friends. They have come to this wedding to hug him. So at the end, what happened? Due to this, their rags, the parents of the wife, he took his daughter and went away. So that kind of bad friends are there. They just seek to enjoy wherever. They don't matter. If they have the chance to enjoy, so they are looking only that. Therefore, it is so important when we select, when we choose people to associate, to know how they are. So try to find a better person always. If not, if we cannot find a better person, then try to find a similar person who has similarities, similar habits. If you cannot find those two, better or similar one, then live alone until you find a good person to associate. So thank you then you all for listening this Dhamma talk, and now I would like to conclude this Dhamma talk. හොඳයි එහෙමනම් පින්වත්නි, අද දවසේ මේ ධර්මානුශාසනාවට මා නැවතත් සිහිපත් කරන්නට කැමැති ඒ දායකත්වයේ දරූ පින්වතුන් උපන් දිනයන් නිමිති කරගෙන නුවන් පළවත්ති මහත්මයා, රන්දිමා යසවර්ධන මහත්මිය, නතාරි දීනික උපන් දිනය නිමිති කරගෙන, ඒ වගේම රෝහන් මෙන්ඩිස් මහත්මයා, නිමාලි මෙන්ඩිස් මහත්මිය, පුතුණුවන්ගේ උපන් දිනය, නිමාෂගේ උපන් දිනය නිමිති කරගෙන, ඒ වගේම නිමාලි මහත්මියගේ උපන් දිනය නිමිති කරගෙන, ඒ වගේම මිය පරලෝකීය ඥාතීන්ට පුණ්‍යානුමෝදනා කරන්නට, ජීවත් වෙන්න මව්පියන්, ගුරුවරුන් ඇතුළු හැම දෙනාට, හිතවතුන්ටත් මේ විශේෂයෙන් මේ අනතුරු බහුල කාලේ, මේ රෝග පීඩාවන් බහුල කාලේ හැම දෙනාට සෙත් ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරමින් හැමදෙනා සුවපත් වේවා කියන ප්‍රාර්ථනාවෙන් ඒ සියලු දෙනා සිහිපත් කරමින් එමනම් හැමත මේ උතුම් ධර්මයේ ශ්‍රවණය කිරීමෙන් ඔබ සිද්ධ කරගත්තා වූ උතුම් පුණ්‍ය ශක්තියන්හි බලයෙන් ඔබේ මෙලොව ජීවිත සුවපත් වෙත්වා. හැමදෙනාගේ පරලෝක භවය සපවත් වේවා. ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරන බෝධියකින් උතුම් නිවනින්ම සනසීමට හේතු වේවා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරන්න. එමනම් අපි දෙවියන්ට ඥාතීන්ට පුණ්‍ය අනුමෝදනා කරමු. Let's dedicate these merits to all guardian deities and all departed relatives. May they rejoice these merits. May they be well, happy, peaceful. May they attain nibbanic happiness. Akasatta cha bhummatta devanaga mahiddhika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu loka sasanam chirang rakkantu desanam chirang rakkantu mam parang idam me ñātīnaṁ hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo idam me ñātīnaṁ hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo idam me ñātīnaṁ hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo devo vassatu kālena sassa sampatti hotu ca pito bhavatu loko ca raja bhavatu dhammiko. Let's have an aspiration. May we all, until we attain Nibbana, may we all have good friends, and may we all able to have the Dhamma until we find happiness in Nibbana. Imina punya kammena mame bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu yava nibbana pattiya idam me punyang asavakkayavahang hotu sabba dukkha pamunchatu. එමනම් හොඳයි දරුවන් සරණයි හැමදෙනාට. දරුවන් සරණයි. දරුවන් සරණයි. එමනම් වන්දනා කරන්න මම ආශිර්වාද ගාථා දේශනා කරනවා. අභිවාදන සීලස්ස නිච්ඡං වද්ධාපචායිනෝ චත්තාරෝ ධම්මා වඩ්ඩಂತಿ ආයුවන්නෝ සුඛං බලං ආයුරාෝග්‍ය සම්පatti සග්ග සම්පatti මේවච අතෝ නිබ්බාන සම්පatti ඉමිනාතේ සමිඤ්ඤතු. එමනම් ලබන සතියේ සෙනසුරාදා ධර්ම දේශනාව පවත්වන්නේ මේ මාවල්ලේ භද්‍ය හඳුරන් වහන්සේ. වේලාව වෙනසක් තියෙනවා. අපි සුපුරුදු ලෙස මේ දවස්වල දැන් පටන් ගන්න 7:00ට පූජාව පටන් ගන්න 8ට බණ කියනෝනේ. නමුත් ඒ හාමුදුරන්ට ඊට කලින් සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න අවශ්‍ය කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ 6:00ට පූජාව සිද්ධ කළා 7ට ධර්ම දේශනාව සිද්ධ කරනවා. හරි. 7ටයි ධර්ම දේශනාව ලබන සෙනසුරාදාට පමණයි. 6:00ට බුද්ධ පූජාව 7ට ධර්ම දේශනාව. එවනම් මේ හැමදෙනාම සහභාගී වෙන්න කියලා අපි මතක් කරනවා. දරුවන් සරණයි. සීලවන්තං ගුණවන්තං මුක්තිත්තං අනුත්තරං සෝකේනමයාවත්තං වත්තුං පස්සෙන් බලං සාරිමුත්තාදිනානං ආගතං පටිපාටිය සත්තා සීලකවා සම්පූර්ණ පුත්තං නමං සාදු. එතකොට හෙට උදෑසන ළමයින්ගේ සිල් වැඩසටහන තියෙනවා. ළමයි දරුවෝ සහභාගී කරවන්න. ඊළඟ එළඹෙන ඉරිදා තමයි වැඩිහිටියගේ සිල් වැඩසටහන තියෙන්නේ. ඒ කාරණාවත් අපි මේ වෙලාවේ සිහිපත් කරගන්නයි.